And that was When It Rains, It Pours.
Yeah, that was our second one. Xzibit in Bollywood. Even though I spelled Bollywood wrong, I don't know why. Maybe I tried Bollywood, the correct spelling, and it was just it didn't match up.
Brought up Xzibit from Pimp My Ride.
From Pimp My Ride.
Bollywood and what?
Not from Pimp My Ride. Perhaps made famous by Pimp My Ride, but it certainly had his own rap career that was
vastly underappreciated.
Meditate was his song. Wrong, let me play that. It's a good track.
Do you think if Xzibit came and like knocked on your door, you would just assume that you had been secretly signed up for Pimp My Ride?
Yeah, and the thing is, what if he was just being a friendly neighbor? He moved in next door, and Xzibit, and he's saying, "Hey, neighbor, can I borrow a cup of sugar?" And you're thinking your ride is about to get next level, and in fact he just needs some sugar.
Or his car broke down outside because they pimped his ride and didn't do shit to the engine. And
he needs a lift.
And now he needs a lift.
He needs to use your phone, your telephone, your landline
to actually like pimp. He's gonna like pimp your ride. He tells you he's gonna pimp your ride, and he takes your car away, and really he just steals it to get a ride back to like home.
Well, when his musical career didn't take off, he kind of bit off more than he could chew financially, and so now he's a car thief.
Yeah,
he commits grand theft auto.
He's got the perfect cover for just stealing cars at any day. He just knocks on your door and says, "Yo, I'm Xzibit. I'm about to pimp your ride. Give me your car."
Do you think someone ever in that show doesn't react the way they want him to, and they're like, "We're gonna do this again. You're gonna fucking."
Oh, I'm sure. You see those people's reaction, and it's like clearly like a fourth take.
It's like the sixth time.
Yeah. It's just like, "Oh, Xzibit."
Yeah,
it's just like.
No, that was they did like an expose of that show where they were saying like, oh yeah, those are all like the fourth and fifth takes, like literally what you said.
I want you to literally be peeing your pants this time. I want to see liquid accumulating in your groin region. Otherwise, it's not.
Did you guys see that Reddit AMA of like people who had their rides pimped, and it was like, oh yeah, it was so stupid. Like, like they put a big spoiler on top of like a bigger spoiler. And gave me like an oxygen bar in my glove compartment, but like
yes, the oxygen bar. I saw
my car broke down like 2 weeks later because like
I remember my dad just being like,
yeah.
My dad was always just like, this show's fucking stupid.
It was all cosmetic bullshit. They didn't do anything to improve the car. It was
no. Their engines were terrible. They were garbage cars.
No Hemis.
And then they just added like a TV inside. And it's
one time they actually had to get a new car. My car still will not
get me to work.
One time they had to get a new car because it was so fucked up. Yeah. They're like, we can't work with this. They bought him a new car, and they didn't do much to it because they spent their whole budget on the new car.
That's so much better though. Can you imagine? It's just like, oh, I just got a good car rather than a shitty version of my shitty car.
They gamed the system. They gamed Pimp My Ride. And they just got a new car out of it.
Rather than my Saturn with a fucking DVD player.
Yeah. They don't need television. They don't need television screens in the wheels as you pull up a traffic light.
Can you imagine your car pimped?
Oh my god, the Nissan.
I'd be so pissed if they Pimp My Ride.
The broken head gasket.
If they Pimp My Ride, I'd be furious.
Yeah.
Like
why? What do you mean? What would they do? They'd do some like you'd be like, oh, I work at a photography lab at a high school, and they just put cameras everywhere.
It'd be so dumb though.
It's just always so
It's so literal and so
yeah. What was the oxygen bar for? Someone enjoyed breathing or something, and they were just like, oh yeah, you're the fucking lame. So
my name's Adam. I like hanging out.
I like being alive. I like being
I like breathing oxygen.
I convert it to carbon dioxide. I like to help plants grow.